Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. A special this afternoon where I see the markets going and mistakes that have been made. We've got a new member. Thank you very much indeed. Build your own empire. I'm making some predictions here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We've got some audio coming to Martyn Lucas Investor. Let me just a special this afternoon where I see the markets going and mistakes that have been made. And I have got a new member coming from there. All right, should we start again? Let's start again. It's a live show, right? The market, I believe, is primed to explode. This is our market. The S&P 500 going sideways now, waiting for clarity on tariffs. It's about to happen. Apple has got a new iPhone that will change everything, not just for Apple, but the overall market as well. Why? Well, it's not like any other iPhone they've ever produced. That's why. Nvidia is about to pump. No doubt about it. We've heard about the new plants building the AI data centers. Banks outperform. CPI down, PPI down, so many things to celebrate. Unfortunately though, in the crypto space, XRP is what we focus on. XRP investors sold out today, scratching around for a few cents here and there, rather than owning the asset of what they believe will be worth more in the future. What is the sense of that? There is none. None whatsoever. We'll look at that in a few moments. Tomorrow, retail sales will do well. What does that mean? It means the American economy are spending money. And add these all together with the Fed that is about to step in and reduce rates. We're going to turn this blue light of frustration. We're not red, we're not green, we're blue. We're going to turn it very green. I believe a major pump is coming. It would have happened on Monday, but it was cancelled due to tariff confusion. But it's just waiting for clarity. Clarity is coming. And one by one, the amazing opportunities and realities are setting up. Let me show you a few of the realities you may not be aware of. First of all, tomorrow, retail sales. They're not expecting much. I think they're in for a bit of a surprise. This is tomorrow. Retail sales. We'll cover it live. We've also got the fear index breaking away from extreme fear into fear, moving steadily upward. We like steady on this show, steady progress. We also want to thank everyone for taking us to a new milestone. 77,000 subscribers just a few moments ago, and it's already gone shooting straight through, and we're at 77 and 7. We're moving up quickly. I also want to thank everyone who followed us on X. We've just broken through 4,000 on X. I want to show you the moment I celebrated it. Thank you. It is a huge responsibility, and it's a responsibility and privilege and honor that I take very, very seriously. The stories that you may have missed. Stocks get a boost from banks even as traders remain watchful of tariff developments. And the big story of the day that no one has mentioned yet, Apple. And I'm gonna come straight off that very quickly, as I don't want to show you what it is just yet. I'd like to ask you to tap the like button and please consider subscribing to our channel as we now head to 80,000 and then we come down the hill to 100,000 subscribers. All these points are going to be covered, and then we'll have the Q&A at the end. Many of you want to ask about memberships. Many of you want to ask about Discord, the new services. I think we have someone came in asking, I can't chat in the live chat. Well, you can now. Build your empire. Here he is. It's in the chat. Many people got questions. We'll do that at the end. So the market is about to explode. No doubt about it. Apple's new iPhone. That is so important. Nvidia about to pump. Banks outperform the markets today, and XRP sold out, and retail sales will take us there tomorrow. So let's start right at the top with the market will explode. Why do I say the market will explode? Well, for several reasons, because I like to follow the FOMC, I like to follow the Fed, I like to follow CPI, PPI, inflation, and so on and so forth. All these things are coming to where we need them to be, all looking good, all at the same time. However, the markets are being kept down. We're going sideways, literally going sideways for a week now. Nothing happening. There's only one way to go, up. We bought the bottom, 100%. Now it could go lower, so I can never be completely confident in that or positive in that. I don't know, but I feel very confident that I bought the bottom. It's why when it went down there, I bought 30 shares and 30 shares, 60 shares in a couple of trades to get in as much as possible. Every indication is we're about to break up. Tariffs are getting resolved by the day and things are about to turn up. So I'm very happy with my first belief in a market explosion, because the only reason why it's down is uncertainty on tariffs, and I know that's going to go away. What's the next catalyst? Apple's new iPhone. Now, this isn't some small thing. This isn't some measly little thing that has no real significance. This is very, very important, and it comes at the right time. I just showed you there, Bank of America. We're going to come on to that in a minute, something everybody missed. We're about to get a new iPhone, but we're about to get a new iPhone that changes everything. And all people are talking about is how fancy it is to get a flip phone and how cool would it be. I don't care a damn how cool it is. I want to know, will it make money for my company? I own Apple. I own Apple more than anything else because it's the biggest part of the S&P. I've got over $300,000 of Apple. I'm going to demand a seat on the board in a minute. I'm only joking, of course. But no, seriously though, we've got some really big news here on Apple. This only broke this morning. Apple to exclusively use OLED panels from Samsung for first foldable iPhone ever. Now you might go, what's the big deal about that? And that's the thing. People aren't really paying much attention to it because they're looking at this, well, you know, Galaxy already do it. Who cares? It's not really an iPhone, blah, blah, blah. Why is this important? It's important for one reason and one reason alone. Not only if Apple does well, the S&P does well, the whole market does well, because it sends a signal that retailers are willing to spend money again. And tomorrow we'll get the retail sales, and I'm predicting it's going to be good. People are still spending money. Why it's so good and why everyone has missed the point is, let me explain now. Apple has decided to exclusively use OLED panels from Samsung displays for its first foldable iPhone, which is set to launch in latter half of next year, Business Korea reported. The decision marks a vital moment in the industry as Samsung Display will be the sole supplier, excluding LG Display and Chinese BOE panels. Very important, that is. It's part of the build back for America. But that isn't the main part. Before I tell you what the main part is, I'd like to ask everyone, tap the like button. There's nearly 500 people watching. If we could get 100 likes, YouTube will share this out. Be absolutely wonderful if we could do that. This is a great news, I believe, and I think everyone should know about it. So please do tap the like button. The decision marks a vital moment in the industry as Samsung Display will be the sole supplier, not the Chinese BOE panels. The measure shows Samsung Electronics' technological edge in minimizing screen creases, a key factor in foldable phone design, the report added. Still, not the main reason why I'm excited. Anyone guess what it is yet? The South Korean tech intends to start full-scale supply by the end of this year or early next year. The foldable iPhone is expected to have a premium OLED panel similar to the 7.8-inch iPad mini tablet PC, with an external display expected to be 5.5-inch OLED, according to the report. The product could be priced at around $2,000. It would compete directly with Samsung's own Galaxy Z Fold. Now, why this is such a big moment? Well, first of all, those that love iPhones and Apple will obviously be excited about a new product range and so on. That'll be good. We know everybody will be clamoring to get the new iPhone. Great. If you're an iPhone investor, if you're an S&P investor, this is music to your ears. But that isn't the most important part. The reason why I'm so excited about this, and I know it will sell, because it's already getting the interest from the Apple enthusiasts, is it's $2,000. Now, why is that important? Because with all the talk of tariffs and price increases, if you increase prices on products you already have, there's resistance. However, if you bring something new, something different, something that should feel more expensive, and it is, it provides Apple to make great profits without it looking like they're putting prices up. They can build it in to a new product. So we can get around tariffs, we can get around inflation by having a more expensive iPhone that people will want to buy, and they will. And that could be great for the economy, great for iPhone, great for Apple, great for the overall market, the S&P 500. Everything will go up. Now, we know PPI is down. We know CPI is down. We know interest rates are coming down. I'm budgeting on 2 rate cuts this year. Most people are saying now 4. 1 minute there's 4, then there's none, then there's 4, then there's none. I've always said there's 2. There's going to be 2. There may be more. If there's more, that will put even more encouragement for people to buy this new $2,000 iPhone. I won't be buying one. I stick with the phone I've got until it breaks because I'm an investor, not a consumer. I want you all to buy a phone, but I don't. I want to save my money and buy the shares of the company and let you buy the phones. So this is why Apple is such a good story today. Most people are not focusing on it. Bloomberg, no one's really talking about this. And if they are mentioning it, they're mentioning it on Apple YouTube channels of how exciting a foldable phone. They're not looking at it the way I'm looking at it. It's an inflation buster. It's an inflation hider. It's a tariff buster and a tariff hider. It's a way to increase prices, make money without it feeling like it's more expensive, because it's a different product and people will buy it. I'm absolutely sure of that. So that's the big story I wanted to share with you today, but there's more to come. The new iPhone, the Apple iPhone, is coming at the right time to combat inflation and combat tariffs. This will take Apple up. This will take the markets up. And as I say, in addition to everything else we're about to talk about, I think we are in for a boom in the middle to the end of this year. So really great to be an investor. Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the chat. Is it a nothingness? Do you think this is not important at all? Or do you agree like me, this is a really big deal? Let me know what you think. Nvidia. We're now going to move on to Nvidia. Now, Nvidia is an important one because in the last few days, I've been reporting about the data centers now being built for the very first time exclusively and completely in the United States, and not that long away. Again, an American business being built in the US. Many people were concerned when I first talked about this that it wouldn't be a good idea because it would make it more expensive. Even my own wife, Leah, said, won't that make Nvidia's products more expensive? I said, when did you last buy an Nvidia product? Well, yes, there are those that buy the gaming cards, and maybe they'll be more expensive, whatever. That's not what I'm focusing on. That is not even a blip on the Nvidia business. The data centers is, and the data centers are being bought by enterprise, Google, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and the list goes on. They have no problem with paying the prices for an American-made product. In fact, most of the data centers will be in our infrastructure. It'll all be about making America powerful, more efficient, and so on. You won't even notice it, but Nvidia will go up. And I've said before, and I'll say it again, Nvidia 100% is a $200 stock. We've already had massive selling in Nvidia. It went down as low as 80. I said $100 was my target to buy in again. Of course, I bought in again at that price. In fact, lower with my S&P purchase. That's how I bought Nvidia. This is Nvidia, and it's starting now to break up again. 112, steadily going back up, all the way to $200. I've got no doubt about it whatsoever. So this is another great story. Nvidia is a huge part. It's the second part of the S&P. So you've got Apple and Nvidia primed to do well. Well, you couldn't be more bullish. That's the top two stocks of the S&P and the NASDAQ. I believe the NASDAQ as well. I'm pretty sure of that. But anyway, don't quote me on that. I don't look at it all day, every day. At least I don't look at the NASDAQ all day, every day. So Nvidia pump. Now then, right at the top of the show and top of the year, I said this year is all about the banks, all about the financial sector and energy. And I've been right. I've been right the entire time. Energy is the leading sector. We talked about it. And I also said about the banks, the financials. The financials, we covered Bank of America earnings this morning, and I told you that this would do well. I didn't just say it would do well, I said it would do great. And I know because I was talking to people at Bank of America, I was confident. I gave you lots of buy zones and sell levels at 3 o'clock in the morning. I literally gave you times, precise times when the stock would move. And I was right. For those of you that were up late with me doing all those things for the Chinese deadline or the tariffs, you will know I gave you a 3 o'clock in the morning move when it would move, and it did exactly that. And I said that Bank of America would do well. I shared with you all my thoughts and positions on that. And it's why, again, I bought the bottom with the market on Bank of America. And it did. It did great. Now, I've always said I like crypto, but I like XRP. I'm not a fan of Binky Bonk and Fartcoin. I'm not even a fan of Bitcoin, to be quite honest. It doesn't do anything. Whereas XRP does. If there was going to be a perfect crypto to be used on the network, it is XRP. And for me, I want to buy Ripple. Absolutely. I want to buy Ripple, and I want to see Ripple in the S&P 500. I want to see the banks using it. I want to see institutions being more efficient and buying and using the system. So I'm backing the banks, not backing a native coin, not interested in the ups and downs of Bitcoin and crypto and XRP. I care about it from a standpoint of my investors. I care about you. I want all of you to make money. But you always let me down. I get so disappointed by the majority of XRP gamblers. And every time I come on and talk about this, the stock always moves up. It's doing it again now. It might just be coincidence, I'm sure it is, but nevertheless, it's going up. It should have never sold off today. Now, I'm going to make this point, and I had a discussion in the show with Stacey. She was saying I was being a bit tough, telling people that they were wrong for taking some profit. They're taking profit and they're scratching around in the dirt. Be the king, sit at the table, know what you own, hold it until it achieves the value why you bought it. Now, I'm not saying don't trade it, but trade it with intelligence at certain levels. So we showed you what the levels were. No one that was selling it today was using any of the levels that Sensei set out, none whatsoever. It was just all out fear and worry and so on. And Stacey thought I was being quite tough by, saying, giving sort of tough love, if you like. Well, tough luck, basically, because I'm here to help people. I'm not here to be nice. I'd like to be nice and I'd like to be respectful, but I want everyone to win. And if you don't wake up to the facts, you are just going to, keep losing. Now, there were loads of YouTube channels today telling everyone, buy here, sell here, get in, get out. Hang on a minute. If you believe in an asset, if you've got half an intelligence, you buy it under value and you sell it over value. That's basic principles. I don't buy a single share, a single business, a single stock of something I am not in a position to keep forever. Absolutely, 100%. That's why I've got 23 trades under my belt, 23 wins. I never lose money, and I'm going to $1 million. I've already got 330. I buy undervalue, know what I bought, don't have fear, don't have stress, and sell it overvalue. Simple. Now, there's nothing wrong with trading, taking some profit along the way, but when you're just scalping it all over the place, and again, nothing wrong with scalping it. We've got a scalp expert on our show, but not just because it starts to go down, you sell it for fear, then you should have never bought it in the first place. And this is what's damaging. This is what damages Bitcoin, XRP, crypto, and all the rest of it. Real investors know what they own. We've hardly moved today on the S&P. It's waiting for a breakout. If it goes down, I buy more. If it goes up, I don't do anything. Now, if I need to sell some because I want some money back, that's fine. But what happened this morning, what happened this morning was terrible. We got great news from the Bank of America, which I said would correlate to XRP, and it did. And it went up. Bank of America has continued to do well and go up. This is where the real money of using XRP and Ripple is, right here. The efficiencies of the banks. Sadly, we didn't get any information from Bank of America today about the use of XRP, but we keep watching, we keep listening, we keep researching. We don't make it up. We don't just guess like, crypto channels. We're an investment channel. And we keep looking and we keep doing our journalism to find out. And we keep getting bits of information. But still, Brian Moynihan, the CEO, did not give us any information about XRP in the earnings. I'm still trying to get Brian on the show to ask him more about XRP and the use of crypto with the bank. But today we had a good result. Now, if the XRP gamblers hadn't got fear and hadn't sold out, I would say we'd be up a lot more today, way more. But as soon as it started to wobble at the end of the Bank of America earnings, literally to the second, as the earnings was coming to the end of the Q&A, it started to sell. Now, it didn't just sell and move there and just stay there. As it started to trickle, everybody went, oh, I'm going to get out. Oh, I'm going to get out. I'm scared now. I don't know what I've got. And down it went, down it went, down it went, down it went. Now you got to try and get back in again at a low enough position so after your tax that you will inevitably have to pay at some point, you've got to get in a position which, doesn't lose you money after you pay your tax. And so far, it hasn't moved enough. But people, are buying it on the way up again. That is absolutely ridiculous. It hardly moved. So my message and why I've said why I've said on the thumbnail that XRP sold out. XRP did sell out. And until investors know what they own, know the value of their assets, and stop behaving like a casino, this is what will happen with XRP. Now, you might say, well, it's great if it goes up a little bit and sell it and down a bit and sell it, blah, blah, I make money. You don't make money doing that. Time you work it all out with your tax, you don't make money. And you might make money when you sold it up, but what did you do? You sold an asset which we have worked out for you is going to $10. Now, if you don't believe that, why the bloody hell did you buy it in the first place? It's not rocket science. If you bought it in the first place based upon fundamental analysis and understanding of the technicals, you know it's going to $10. If you don't know that, why did you not just buy the S&P and stay there? Then you haven't got to sell it. Because XRP could go to zero if you don't really believe in it. If everyone sells it, it goes to zero. Not really, because some of it's locked up and people have lost their ledgers and so on and so forth, just like Bitcoin. It can't go to zero. But the point is, if you don't know what you own, why did you buy it? And why did you sell it out short? What was the point? To gain a few cents here and there. What the bloody hell's the point of that? Now you got to chase it back in again. Now you got to pay your tax. And all you've done is, it's just nonsense. And if you do that, you don't know what you own. Most people don't. You're in an asset you can't buy. It makes it uninvestable. It makes it uninvestable. for people like me who would buy it but can't buy it because it's just a gamble. And I don't gamble with my money. It's why I don't lose. So it's disappointing because today we said XRP would go up with the bank. It did. It started to do well. The bank carried on and left it behind. Everybody went, oh, I don't know what to do with it now, and they sold it. And then down it went again. So if you feel like that and you're going to be in fear every time it moves, then it's not the right asset for you. You shouldn't buy it. You should walk away and put your money somewhere else. It's really that simple. So anyway, XRP sold out. Now, I mentioned the banks outperforming. It's not just Bank of America. We've seen all the other banks do well. Banks are doing well. Banks are going to continue to do well. Now, it's very difficult to make money investing in banks because of all the legislation that's put upon it. I wouldn't invest in a bank personally. I'd buy it, yes, through the S&P, but I wouldn't own it individually. I don't think it's worth it. I want to own the S&P, which gives me exposure to tech and energy and other things, well, lots of other things actually, but it gives me exposure to the banks. However, I don't want to just be buying banks, right? And banks are performing well, which is another signal that we're about to break out. So the banks are outperforming. So we know that another sign that that everything is about to do well. Now, my last point was retail sales. Retail sales is tomorrow. We're going to cover it live. You really want to tune in tomorrow morning. I'm going to go slightly earlier tomorrow. Now, if you want to join me, you don't want to miss the show tomorrow, this is what you do. I always go live at the same time. I'm always doing the opening bell every trading day, 7:30 Central Time, sometimes slightly earlier if there's an earnings. And I'm always live at 2 o'clock in the afternoon for the closing bell. 9 times out of 10, 99 times out of 100. Very rarely I'm not on those times. And if I'm not, I put it on my social media, my X, my Instagram and everywhere else, and my premium services in Discord and on Extra, and you will know if there's a change to the times. But tomorrow morning, I'm going to go early because I want to be prepared for the retail sales figure. The retail sales figure, in my opinion, can be a catalyst to send the market upward because we're going sideways. There is billions of dollars waiting on the sidelines, waiting. We had that dip. We've gone back up. So if over the last month now, we're going pretty much sideways, really, definitely over the last week. But really, we're going sideways over the month. The markets are waiting to break out, not break down, to break up. We're going to go up. There's no doubt about it. Every indicator is there. I'm very excited about it. So I'm going to be up early tomorrow morning. I'm going to be set in the studio to go green. The light's going to be green. And we're going to look at the retail sales. We're going to cover the retail sales. And then we also have tomorrow Fed Chair Powell speech. This is important because we're going to learn of how he's feeling with the tariffs updated. And we covered it a week or so ago. It's a very, very popular show. Lots of people were watching. Lots of people were showing interest all around the world. And I think you'll get a lot out of that on tomorrow. April the 16th tomorrow. We'll cover that mid-afternoon. So we'll go from the opening bell into Fed Chair Powell's speech. You don't want to miss it. Now, if you are missing things and you're late to shows and you're always behind the curve, all right, here's what you got to do. Make sure you click subscribe. And when you click subscribe, ring the bell. Turn your notification bell on. Now, you might be getting too many notifications from YouTube. You can personalize different channels, turn some on, turn some off. I can only send you, and I only send you 3 notifications a day. No more, no less. Well, yeah, there is no less because I'm always live more than that. If I go live 20 times, you'll only ever get 3 from me a day. Okay? Now, if that's not enough for you, there are other ways. All right? There's my X. I post every live show, what's going on before I do it. Told you about all the things that I've made predictions on before they happen. No point making predictions afterwards. Well, I said this and no one can check it. I always tell you before what I think and what I'm going to do. There's my X. There's my Instagram. There's how to become a member. If you are on an iOS device, you need to select a browser. then desktop version if you're going to become a member. We are 100% now members only. I'm being asked why I'm all members only. You would grow much bigger and much faster if you were open to general public. The reason why I don't is it's not about how many subscribers I get, even though we're growing quickly. We've just passed 77,000, that is because I want to provide the best service. I want to be able to answer everyone's questions. I don't want trolls and bots in the channel. I just want to focus on members, real investors. And only a few days ago, we gained a member on our channel. This is very important to share with you. If you are on the homepage now, you will see this. This is where you are live right now. You're watching this live right now. Scroll down at the top. There's a VIP Platinum playlist. We have a Platinum playlist for our Platinum investors. We have one Platinum investor, $500 a month. A whale is in our show, watches our show. A major investor watches our show, and he asks me for specific videos made specifically for him. He wants my information. So I make videos for our Platinum investor, and he gets his own videos. So that's what's up the top there. So, you know, it's quite obvious to say that this channel is for investors and not silliness. We want to focus on making money, helping people grow, and all the rest of it. So that's why we're members only. All right? Okay. So there's my thoughts and predictions for tomorrow. Okay, so now what we're going to do is there's not much more going on this afternoon. The market's going sideways, waiting for retail figures, waiting for more information from Jerome Powell tomorrow, waiting for Trump to update us on tariffs. But that's my thoughts. So what we're going to do now is go over to Q&A. We also have a live phone-in. If you want to call into the show and have your say, you can be on the show for 1 minute or 10 minutes or whatever you like. There is the link. You can call in. Let me know you're calling in before you call in, because I don't go and look at the software unless you've told me you are calling in. So there you go. There's all my thoughts. There's all my thoughts for tomorrow. Do you agree with me? If you're watching this later, comment below in the description, in the comments. Do you agree with me on Nvidia and Apple? Now then, let's go into the chat. I'm now going to answer everyone's questions. I'm going to share all members' comments on the screen, and everyone can have their say. So please hit the like button. That's right. How many people have we got tap the like button right now? Let's have a look. We've got 600 watching live. That's a fantastic number for a regular show. It's not a trending show. It's just a regular show. In fact, it opens with Apple new iPhone, which is incredible. A regular show. This is why we do this, folks. Why we don't do trending things or try to give you any drama, and we're getting more and more views all the time just by being serious. We don't need to do clickbait or nonsense. So it would be really nice, actually. I don't think we've ever had 400 likes for the closing bell on a regular show. Should we have some fun before I answer everyone's questions? Okay, let's do it. Let's get 300 likes. Maybe 400 is a bit ridiculous. All right, for a regular show. Let's get 300 likes in 1 minute. You ready? Okay, here we go. 300 likes. Let's do it. Can we get to 300 likes? All right. Here we go. Okay, let's do it. We got 613 people watching. Absolutely amazing. All right, let's get 300 likes in 1 minute. Starting off with 4. Let's refresh the screen in 3, 2, 1. And then we'll go to live Q&A with live phone in. Wow, 234. 234. That's amazing. 242. Let's see if we can do it in 1 minute. That must be 30 seconds. Shall we count down 30 seconds? 250, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 261, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 168, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 25 to go, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 16 to go, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 10 to go, 1, 0, 10 to go. Are we going to get 300 in 1 minute? That was close enough for me. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. That will do for me. Lovely. We're nearly there. That was great. Fantastic. Thank you guys very much indeed. That was a bit of fun. It's always good to see how fast we can do it. Every day it's a little bit faster. But I'm going to go to Q&A now and answer everyone's questions. So what have we got here? We've got, wow, 65,000 views. Our highest was 100,000 views over 48 hours, and that was all XRP stuff. To be just normal shows, Bank of America this morning at 65,000, this is probably a record for non-trending titles. So this is great. We've got 77,027. We just hit 77,000, what, an hour ago. And thank you for the 4,000 followers on X as well. Absolutely fantastic. We're growing faster and faster. Right, let me come to the questions. I've got to give a shout out to Alex. Even with his promotion, he's still out here dedicating his time. What? I didn't understand what you meant with even with his promotion. Oh, I see. Even with his promotion, he's still out there. Out here dedicating his time. That's right. Alex is doing an amazing job, and everyone has noticed. He's in the extra channel helping out. He's doing a great job in the Discord channel. Absolutely great. Martyn, congratulations on 77,000 members. Best channel and family on YouTube. Thank you so much. The growth is just through the roof. Can't believe it. Thank you, Alfredo. You are part of the family. Every person here is part of the family. Hi, family. Doing great, Alex. Good choice, Martyn. Alex is doing amazing. He certainly is. 77,000. I know. We were only 75 2 days ago. Less than. It's quite incredible. When you think of that, that is virtually the entire Wembley Stadium full. Think about that. I do. I've done big events. I've done concerts and theatres to 3,000 or 4,000 people. And I know what it's like to see 3,000 people in front of you. 77 is unbelievable. So there you go. Thank you, Samuel. Appreciate that. 23,000 subscribers to get that bloody plate of 100,000. It's coming this year. Sure bet. Yes, we think by the summer, Zach. We're gaining speed all the time as well. Hello all. Walker wonders why. Alex, Martyn, Leo and everyone. Anyone else slightly down today? I'm still up 1%. Seems like I might have just been a back test. Yes, WWW is that what the markets are for. I'm not sure I get that. I'm slightly up. ALGM, testing my skills again. Okay, let's go down here. Markets, crypto, up and down. It seems from our hour to hour, depending on news. Well, it's depending on people. It's people who don't know what they own. That's the problem. DJ Hayes, build your own empire. Just became a member. You can now chat in the chat. You were asking me earlier all about it. So hopefully we've solved your problem and we are good. Oh, hello. What's this?
Matt Dillon donated $5 through a super chat. Can you help me with MyTPIT? Down 33% on my 10,000 shares. How much to dump to buy BTU and X?
How much to dump to buy BTU? Matt Dillon, I'm not sure I understand your question. Can you help me with my TPET? Down 33%. How much to dump to buy BTU and X? How much to dump? You're asking me how much you should sell. If you want me to do a full review on TPET, I can add that to the list and do a review for you. As a member, for a $5 minimum, you can get an analysis review done. Sorry, guys, I'm just straightening my computer. Oh, my computer's falling over. I've broken the desk. Oh, bloody hell. Hang on a minute. I literally have. Okay, let's fix this. Oh, bloody heck. Bloody hell. Okay, I think we fixed it. There we go. Just collapsed there. If you want me to do a full review, let me know and I'll add it to the list. But I can't tell you what you should sell. I said that earlier, that Apple is going to use the tech for the new folding logo, for the new folding phone soon, and was in the chat this morning. Mike, it's very exciting. Oh, Mike, have you changed your logo? Changed your icon? Got the little cat there. I like it. Hi, Mike. Folding iPhones are so 1990s. Well, I mean, it's up to you, isn't it? I'm not really bothered. It doesn't really bother me. I've got to be honest. It doesn't suit. I'm not bothered. I like what I got. Good afternoon, all. DCA dancing. I hate seeing pumps that dump seconds after. Echo. Not sure what that means. XRP. Fuse it lit. Hello. Folding iPhone think maybe we'll get pages back when he says the pump is up and then down or just up. I recommend watching David Blaine, the magician, on National Geographic. Is this live? Yes, it's live. XRP holders sell to buy back. Lower, but only reason XRP is down is because Bitcoin sold off. XRP holders sell to buy back lower. But Dan, not on those levels. That was just gambling. And it went down so slowly that people just started to sell because of everybody else. That wasn't selling to buy back. That was selling out of lack of knowledge of what you own. There was no doubt about it. People were selling out of fear, and they thought the Bank of America thing had finished, and let's sell our positions. That's not an investor. That's a gambler. Anyway, the intro was really good. Well, it started out okay, but I messed it up, didn't I? But thank you for saying so. It's very kind of you. Like the pictures, by the way, Vaz. I'll get to that later. Relax before you drop your peel. I need to buy a new iPhone this week. My old iPhone SE is falling apart. Vaz, hi. Looks like live per the timestamp. He's only joking. Vaz just likes to play a little joke. 77 banana heads, yeah. 77,000. Congratulations. Crazy growth since December. Thanks, Martin. Yeah, it's just unbelievable how fast we've grown. No, not yet. Just X. 77,000 for family strong. I see too much work with Instagram at this point, maybe later. Thanks. You are welcome. Thank you for sorting it all out for yourself, really. I just gave you a few pointers. You should invite World Cryptocurrency for a collab conversation. Enrique, if you'd like them on the show, reach out to them and they can contact me through you. And I invite anyone to join me on the show. I have 2 iPhone 13 Pro Max. Check you out. The only way is up. Market needs a V8 straighten out. Fuse is lit. Poor man, rich man, like V8 engine or holy healthy juice. Not sure. Money, money, money. Cedar, money, get me in. Let's go. Back in the day, we drank a V8 healthy drink, says poor man, rich man. Stacey, just throwing it out there, that Mike did mention the phone this morning in the chat. First, just saying. Oh, I missed that, Mike. I missed that, Mike. I'm so sorry that I missed that. I try not to miss everything because we're in members only mode all the time now. So hopefully I get everything. It's a new iPhone. People will buy it just because it's new. That's right. I agree. Cedar, I know, right? Hi, says Stacey. Hey. $2,000. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so the rich elites will have a new foldable, insertable gizmo. Insertable? Hi, Jocelyn, being a mini. I'll be a minute. Kent Paranormal is here this afternoon. Nice to see you, Jocelyn. Great to have you here. Steve T. I want to buy a decent car for $2,000. Yes. Henrik is here as well. Raging Gun. I want a farm with no technology with animals. Let's have a look. Hi, everyone. We've got Jeff Pereira is here. Steve T. Raging Gun. Val just says margin. Says one word. That's all he ever says. Yes, I agree. Is there such a thing as a fart coin? There certainly is. and Binky Bonk and everything else. Raging Gun, how do you type so fast? Ed, XRP moves like crazy because there are a million institutions manipulating it. They just want to shape the tree so the little man loses. Never sell. Well, I'm all in favour of selling at the right time when you can actually make some real money for the benefit of buying it back lower. But when you're selling out of fear, then you shouldn't be in it. That's what I tried to say at the beginning of this video. XRP goes up and goes back down again. If Ripple dives into Swift, we are golden, and it will. And it will. 10. Whoa, Martin, be careful with words. Why? I never lose money. No, I don't lose money. I can say it again. I never lose money. 23 trades, 23 wins. Now, I lost money when I started, when I was learning my business. When I first started, I lost $30,000 with Virgin Galactic. When I started, absolutely right. I did lose money. And I learned from my mistakes. Since I rebalanced my portfolio, I now know what I am. I'm a media channel. I've never lost money. I've never lost money. 23 trades, 23 wins. I win all the time. And I never will lose money. And I won't get margin called. Absolutely not. Well, Martin, be careful with words. No, I'm very confident in what I'm saying, and that's why I'm saying it. Oil got me looking lately. Joshua, buy space. We could actually do a space video. If anyone wants a Virgin Galactic video, it's time for a Virgin Galactic video. If you'd like me to make a Virgin Galactic video, I will make one in this live stream for you just after the bell. If anybody wants a Virgin Galactic video, it is time. There's lots to talk about. You might want to spam Virgin Galactic SPCE in the chat. We have to be patient with stocks and XRP. Just go with your life. Don't make this your life. I heard that a huge bailout is coming for over-leveraged hedge funds. Bloody hope not. XRP sold out. What does that mean? I think I've explained it. XRP 5 to 7 years. XRP sure does love that 215. Nice thick sirloin steak. Where can we invest in the main Ripple? You can buy Ripple if you are a big investor and you've done it rightly. You can't buy it on the open market, but you can buy Ripple privately, like you can buy SpaceX privately. But you have to do your own research on that, I'm afraid. The $2 range is strong resistance. It's actually a good sign. Preach, Martin. Ed D. Preach it, baby. I love XRP. It's all computer wow. I like pain. Preach, Martin. What did I say? Market is the shiniest technology. Nothing shinier than a 24-karat gold Britannia. XRP could literally be the future of gold finances. Hey, everyone. Joshua James. Jerry. Silver is the most reflective metal, and there's the sun, of course. Careful XRP doesn't get rejected. It hit that key level of 220, says Andrew Mindy. Ed D. Oh, snap, my mug arrived today. Tomorrow. Lovely. Don't forget, send a picture in and I'll put you in the gallery. I've got my mug today. Walker wonders why. Send a picture on the Discord. I will then add you to the gallery. Smash the like, go DB, family man, 5 million ETH, just got stolen, no surprise at all. Don't get on no sun here in Cornwall, says Jerry. I don't know about that. Ripple is just using XRP with banks. A similar platform, XRP is meme, invest in stocks, says Joshua. Go do your research. Family man agreed, says Jerry. RLS is going to explain, says Lambo Kitten. Okay, let's have a look. Stephen Lewandowski is here. I'm assuming that in VU, the financial services, is where your money goes to the banks. So invest here in VU and not the bank itself. I would absolutely say VU is the best value at 19 times earnings. Absolutely. Who is the whale? Tom Cruise. I'm not going to tell you who the whale is. He wishes to remain anonymous. Donald Pump. You never know. There's your change ranging gun calling in. Could save you from talking to your phones too much. Who else have we got here? I'm trying to get everyone's comment done. Dan Ackerman is here. We're getting through. Family Man, hello, hello, hello. Poor Man, Rich Man, yes, said Raging Gun. Raging Gun is very busy in the chat tonight. I don't know how he's keeping up with it. Right, says Family Man. B, hi all. Now B is here. Now, B, didn't you want to be upgraded somewhere? I can't remember now where you said it. B, is B in the chat? I've been asking you to come into the live show. B, I'm trying to find you in the chat now. If you can just repeat your name at the bottom of the chat. How far down am I? A little way up. B, just repeat your name in the chat once again, just so I can find you, B. That would be absolutely great if you could repeat your name again in the chat so I can find you. Oh, there you are. I can see you now. Yes, yes. Okay, I see you. B. Now, what is it you wanted to ask me? I remember you were asking me something somewhere about something. You wanted to get on Discord. Well, you can't get onto Discord because you've only got a green badge, and there's no more free spots left on Discord. So if you want to get on Discord, because we're upgrading the service, everybody that's a founder member that's already in Discord is already in Discord. Anyone who joins now, you have to join as a premium member. It's only $2, but there's no more free places left because we have to provide value of service. I want to be able to answer everyone's questions. So if we're going to make it where we're only letting premium customers now join. So if you're already in Discord, you're in for life. You're in for life, okay? Anyone who joins now joins as a premium member. But when you join, you will get premium service more than the free ones. You will get priority service. You can friend request me and I'll accept it straight away. You can get access to Discord straight away. You'll get all the training videos that are going to be for premium customers in Discord. That's coming to all of you who are on premium. You can talk directly with Sensei, talk directly with Ed Nevius, and talk directly with me. And there'll be other premium benefits on top of all of that. So if you want the free training and so on and so forth and be able to talk to me directly 24/7 through Discord, you want to send me a friend request, you have to be Discord premium. That is it. There are no more free ones anymore. We cannot admit anyone else because there are just too many. I can't provide the service that I want to provide. I want to provide a quality service, not have millions of people I can't speak to. Then it's no service at all. We all know you've been in the chats spamming, says Family Man. I'm not sure what that means. Hello, everyone. Anointed Flowers. Hello, Anointed. Matt Dillon. Hi, Henrik. TPET is oil. BT. X is a steel. Martyn, can somebody from your team white lit me on Discord, please? B, like I just said, you can get yourself on Discord immediately. There are no more free spaces left. All right. There is the Discord link. Click on that. It's a couple of bucks and you'll be in Discord. We can't do any more free ones at all. That service doesn't exist anymore. Martyn, still got 5% of my portfolio in plug, being an average of 185. Would you hold or sell and put it in the S&P? Martyn, still got 5% of my portfolio in plug. I bought an average of 185. Ooh, so you're down a long way. Well, you don't want to lose. I understand that. But the trouble is you don't know. You don't know what Trump is going to do in that sector. So because you don't know, you shouldn't move. When you know, you move. You have to make an educated guess. It could all come back, but it could go bankrupt. If you need that money and you'd rather buy the S&P and you're going to wait around for 5 years for it to do well, then maybe take a loss, wait 30 days. Well, you don't need to wait 30 days if you're buying VU because it's a different stock. But you could post a tax loss if that would help you and then buy the S&P because the S&P is about to go up. I don't see any path for plug going up in the near term. So you really want to know what's happening with plug, and we have no information of what Trump is doing in that sector. If we knew, you could sell out and move on or hold it for a better day. But if you think it's going to be waiting around for years, which it could be, even though you're selling for a loss, you might get more money by buying now on the S&P than waiting a year or two. I don't know. That's all you can really do. That's down to you to think about that. I think XRP would be a lot of new investors on the table that haven't learned how to hodl, says Ed D. Don't gamble, look for trends and benefits. Trends, Ashley, to me, that's the definition of gamble, looking for trends. If you're looking for trends with benefits, I think he means a joke there, right? Look for trends with benefits. Okay, I see where you're going now. But I wouldn't, gambling would be looking for trends in my opinion. I'm looking at value, balance sheets, earnings reports, Fed reports, CPIs, PPIs. These are the things that I'm looking at, not the trends of who's doing what. I don't buy I want to buy a fractional VOO. How do I do that? Which ticker symbol to use? VOO. VOO. If you are on Robinhood UK, it's not available. If you're on Robinhood USA, it's VOO. And you can buy fractional shares. You can buy $1 of the S&P 500 for the next 3.5 minutes. Once the bell goes, you can't buy fractional shares until tomorrow. Right, David, you can buy fractional VOO with ticker symbol VOO. Yeah, I know. MS Cows tried not to laugh. Anyway, okay. Bitcoin just dropped below 84,000. Hi, Stephen. Lucas Aids, how you doing? James. Okie dokie. There you go. Player, I need to hold 5,010 to pay those lovely taxes today. There you go. Hello from the UK. The Key. Welcome to you. One more beer. Absolutely. Alan, we've got 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Let's ring the bell. Let me go and refresh the screen. Going to ring the bell. SPCE. You want a Virgin Galactic video? All right. Let me refresh the screen. Two minutes to go.
United Airlines reporting at OT today. Phil LeBeau tells us what to expect. Plus, CNBC senior markets correspondent Bob Pisani here to break down these final moments.
All right, the last couple of minutes, we'll come back to that in a second. SPCE, we got one person, two persons, three. We got a few people. A new winning mug arrives tomorrow. I'm loving it. Good afternoon off. If someone buys me a mug, I would slow down my typing speed. Yeah, SPCE. Hi, Brian. Brian Bynum's here. Lovely to see him here. Yep. Okay. Added more in August. Discord. Hopefully now I've explained it all. Namisha is here as well. All our ladies are here. Can I upgrade on Discord? If you've got a 1 month badge, you can. That is a Druv. Druv, I don't see you in the chat. Oh, you got a 2 month. Yes, you can because you've got a 2 month badge. Yes, but no one is new now. Stay positive. How long have we got? 1.5 minutes. Do it again. Good job. I'm just trying to find your name. One more chance. No free chicken. Raging Gun. Sent you a friend request. I don't accept friend requests on Discord unless you are a Discord premium, but I can give you the free service. Not the same as the premium service. There's much more now in the premium service for $2. Highly recommend it. It's only $2. But I can add you as a free member because you've got your 1 month badge. Let me look for you. How long have I got? 1 minute. Right, here you are. You will be one of the last people ever to get Discord for free, but you won't get the premium service and I won't accept a friend request. But there you are. There you are in the chat. I found you. And I will give you the role of YouTube member. There you go. Now, as long as you say a YouTube member, you will keep that. But as I said, I don't accept a friend request now or the premium service either. You need to be premium for that. Added my picture with my moon mug. Let's go, Craig. Thank you. I'll grab that later and put it in the gallery. 15 seconds to go. We're about to ring the bell. Here we go. Are you ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2,
There's a man I respect, and that's a sign of how cool this is, how difficult. A man like like the Blackos,
Bell is
basically
gone.
saying, I have no real idea what's going on. I thought that was a very honest interview on his part today and a sign of how difficult it's going to be for the rest of the year.
There we go. The bell has gone. And fractional sharing has finished for another day. Let me just end the music there just for a moment. Okie dokie. Let me go for the rest of the comments. Good day, friends. Discord has always said that my phone number is incorrect over and over again. I have no idea why that is. It's obviously you set up a different number the first time round. I've sent a friend request. All acts. Well, I can only accept a friend request if you are Discord Premium. We don't set X anymore. All acts. Oh, there he is. You are a premium member. Yes, I see you. And profile. Yep. There you are. Now then, Alan Axtell. You are a premium member now on Discord. Let me accept your friend request. I've done that. So, right. So you can now communicate directly with me. There you are. We know you're a premium because you've got a yellow, a green name, and it says premium there as well. But if we look here, you can see if you comment in any of the, there he is. There's Alan. Look. There's Alan. If you comment, you can see you're green. You've got a heart of gold because you're supporting the channel. You are the premium members. We are friends. I'm friends to everybody who's got a heart of gold. And also on top of that, you can message me directly. I can put you in touch with Sensei, Ednivius. You'll get the training videos. They'll all be for premium customers of Discord. You can see nearly everyone actually is now, nearly everybody is green now. This is why we did it. We've given our founder members the free service, but anyone who joins now is joining as a premium customer anyway. So pretty much everybody will be green. The ones that aren't green will be the founder members. All right. Okay. Good evening, Craig. Martyn, can we teach people how work out exit strategy? I'm sure the new investors might benefit and feel a lot calmer during volatile periods. I know having a plan keeps you calm. Tish Armstrong, yes. Well, that's what our training videos are going to be for our Discord premium members, giving people the technicals of how to trade out and get an exit strategy. Yes, we're going to address that. Great idea. Thank you for that. Watch if Raging Gun, you are a member of the Respectful and No Spamming, says Stephen. LOL says Mike, I'm only a member in less than a month and learning a lot of regarding investment strategies. Thank you. Lucy Sale, you're very welcome. I'm glad you're benefiting from the services. Tish, good morning. Closing bell, beer time. Yes, buy SPCE. SPCE will literally go to the moon. Joshua James, I'm loving it. Yes, Teresa. James 007. Hi, James. Songs for Space, Hot Diddy Dog. I'm Premium Discord. You certainly are. Thank you, Martyn. You are very welcome. Cheers, James. Salute. Kent Paranormal. I'm done here. You can have the membership back. See your friends. Come on, Raging Gun for hot stock picks. Too many wimps around this channel. Too many whiners. Okay, Raging Gun. That's very clever because now I'm going to ban you from the channel. So when you say you're done with a rude attitude, I just ban you. So you can do what you want. Hide user from the channel. There you go. You're banned. It doesn't matter to me that you're a member. You can cancel your membership and you can take it wherever you like. But if you're going to be rude to people, maybe you just won memberships. You didn't even buy it anyway. But I just banned you. So there you go. Raging Gun, I didn't realize that you were being so rude. I was reading all your comments, treating you with respect, and you decided to go rude. So what do you get? Nothing. You get banned and you can just go somewhere else because you've just made your last ever comment on the channel. Congratulations. If you did pay for your membership, you just wasted $3 and well done. Some people live like this, right, folks? There you go. Thank you, Martyn. You're very welcome. The year is 1991. Birds and people living together. I love it. This is Phoenix. up. There you go. I'm about 2. Hi from Georgia. Dustin Randall. Hey, Dustin, I've got a little surprise for you. If you join the music channel on Friday night at 4 p.m., right, I'll give you the link right now. Right, here's the link. If I see you click subscribe, your name will come up, right? There's the music channel. If I see your name come up now, right, Dustin Randall, that you've just subscribed to the music channel, I've just put the link in the chat. On Friday night, 4 o'clock, if you're in the chat when I start the show, say, Martyn, sing me Georgia in the style of Ray Charles at my grand piano, I will do that for you. Okay? So there you go. There's the link. If it comes up on the screen, you've subscribed to the music channel, be in the chat, 4 p.m. Friday, and say, Martyn, sing me Ray Charles, Georgia, I will do it for you. All right? Dustin, I'm waiting to see it come up on the screen. The moment you do it, you can do it right now, it'll come up on the screen, all right? Anyway, Alex Marrero, good to you. Mike, there we go. LOL, Mike's laughing. Yeah, Raging Guns gone. Another channel banned. Sideways action today on VU and QQQ. Not mad at the price movement. Bigger stocks with earnings to end the week. Dustin, Bart, I gave you the pleasure. Martyn, yes. Mike, you did. Thank you so much indeed. No problem. Okay, I'm waiting to see it come up. Whack 'em. Yes, indeed. Good evening, everyone. Okay, awesome. Thank you. You're very, very welcome. There you go. It's a little thing we like to do on the show. Have I still got that? It's a little thing called, shall we do it? It's called Whack-a-Troll. Hang on, what's this?
Matthew Booley donated 17 Danish kroner through a super chat. Les Miserables.
Les Miserables. I can certainly do Les Miserables for you. I've done Phantom of the Opera, so I can definitely do Les Miserables for you. Friday, I've got several songs you can choose from, or I will do a medley for you. So 4 p.m. Central Time on the music channel. Hey, there he is, Dustin Randall. Dustin Randall done it. So, Dustin Randall, 4 p.m. Central. I tell you what, Dustin, because you've done that so kindly, so quickly. Oh, and Greg. All right. And Matthew Booley, Les Miserables. I tell you what I'm going to do. I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to do it now because you were so quick on it. The least I could do would be to set up the event. It'll take me 10 seconds, right? Well, take me about a minute. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. I'm going to set up the show for Friday so you can go there now and you can put the request in and a reminder so you won't miss it, right? And then I've got the request. I don't have to remember it then. So here we go. So create, go live. I'm going to use the last stream, reuse that. There it is. Okay, let me do this now. No AI. No, never any AI. It's all like, there's no ads. It's all free. There's no ads on the show. Look at this. Just so you see, I'm setting up the show. Ads, monetization, off. There are none. You could make money on your show. No, it's a free show every Friday, right? Turn it off. There you go. Live chat. Yes, live chat replay. It's just for our subscribers. We don't have members on a music channel. It doesn't work that way. Next. Public, yes, April the 18th at 4 p.m. There you go. It'll come up now. I'll give you the link now on the screen, and you can go there and you can leave your request. We had Georgia. That's a free request for you just because you did it so quickly. And the other guy, Matthew, you want Les Mis, right? So let me go back to the right channel. So there we go. That's there. Now then, this should be up now. Are you ready? So this is how you find the channel, folks. This is where you're watching right now. There's the live. There's our Platinum Investors playlist for our whale. If you scroll down here, there's my music channel. Click on there. And there's the event set now for Friday. It's called The Love Event. Welcome to the pub every Friday. Click on that. Now then, somebody already liked it before me. That was quick. So here we go. If you want to join me, let's see. I will do the first 2 requests for free. There you go. So click on that link right now in the chat. I've just put the chat. I've just put a link in the chat. Play Fleetwood Mac. I love it. I love it. For request number 1, you got it. First song, want it to be the first song? Will you be in right at the beginning? First song. There you go. There you go. It's the first song. So now I'm waiting for our new subscriber to come on in and choose his song. I want to see Georgia in there and Les Miserables. One's for free and one's already paid for. Oh, Cliff Richard, Summer Holiday. You got it. There's Greg. Imagine by John Lennon. Yes, I can do the voice of John Lennon as well. Yeah, I can do that for you. I can do the voice of Cliff Richard here as well. So Greg, now once you've got in the chat, leave me your request. What you need to do is tap the like button here. Tap the like button. It's a different channel. So if you just go in, you'll be lost for Friday. Make sure that you tap the like button. Click subscribe if you've not subscribed. And then notify. Turn that bell on, because if you've not done that, you won't know. It's a different channel. It's not the same. There's no memberships. There's no ad revenue. Unless you click the like and subscribe, you won't be reminded of the show on Friday. Right, there you go. We've got a good audience already coming in now. There's Dustin. Georgia, there it is. I love it. I love it. I love it. Dustin Randall, Georgia, free song. Matthew Booley, already paid for his request, and that is great. There you go. Anybody else? If you want The Road to Hell and you want a little bit of Chris Rea, I can do the voice of Michael Jackson. We can do the XRP song if you want the XRP song. Elton John, maybe you have a wedding or anniversary. But here's the top tip, folks. Here's the top tip. Not only can you watch the show, it's in 4K surround sound, so make sure you've got a big TV, big surround sound, and what you can do is you can text all your friends and family, whether they want to come around your house or stay at their house because they've got a bigger telly than you and they've got a better sound system than you, right? You can text them, and what you can do is this. Underneath the video, just there, is a share button. You click the share button and you can text the link or email it or WhatsApp it, whatever you want, right? And you can tell your family and friends to join you for the party on Friday. Now, they can watch it on a big screen, big surround sound, and they can text on the screen like these people are doing here. Now, during the concert, I show this chat on the concert. So you could be down the road from your friend saying, "Hello, Bob, this is for your wife. I've always fancied your wife, mate. Here's a bit of romance for your wife. Here's Lady in Red. I've always thought your wife is quite sexy." Start a bit of a fight, couldn't you?
Amina has become a member.
Amina, welcome to you, Amina. I tell you what, Amina, I'm in a good mood tonight. If you subscribe to the music channel, if you go on there right now and put your request in, I will do a free song for you because you've become a silver member. There you go. Extra perk and benefit. Let me give that to you now. Friday, 4 o'clock. And don't forget, if you miss it, you can watch it later as past live stream. So, Amina, there is the link. If you subscribe now and leave your comment there, I will do your song. Okay? Now, if you don't know what songs I sing, martynlucas.com/song list. All right? These are my songs. This is the website. Where is it? Song list. There you go. Song list. Now you can get the full song list. So Amina, where are you from, Amina? What country are you from? There's the, go and do that now. Let me go back over here again. Let me go back over here. If you come in there now and give me your song request, it's a free one because you became a silver member. So you get a free request. Just put it in there. Oh, there we go. Yellow Submarine. He likes that one, doesn't he? James always requests it. That's his song now. That's Yellow Boy. Yellow Submarine Boy. Drop your request in there, Amina, and I'll do that for you on Friday night. If you don't do it now, you missed your free request. Okay, got to be quick. I'll come back and check in a minute. Right, we've got to wrap this show up. It's an amazing audience tonight. Mike, there's Mike. Mike's in there. Mike's already in there. How are you, Mike, by the way? How's the lovely Lisa? How's she doing? Right, show's finished. We're doing Q&A. Does anyone want to call in? Has anyone got a question about anything? There is the link. I'm waiting for Amina to get her free song. Let's see if she does it. Right, there is the live phone to call in. If nobody wants to call in, we'll wrap this up. All right, we'll wrap this up. Amina's going to lose her request unless she's quick. Oh, she's going to lose it. So we've got 400 people tuned in. I can't believe it. Hey, Mike, can you remember a few years ago, we started this channel. We would have never stopped streaming, would we, at 400? We wouldn't even got 400. If we got 4 people, we'd stay live all day. There's 400 people now, mate. 400 people. And I'm going, oh, I'm done now. I've got to go and lie down. I'm all tired now. Correct. Remember that, Mike? 4 people. I'd go, we got 4 people. We're going all day now. It's like, I'm not turning it off. I got 4 people. It was me, Leah, my other account, Mike and Bill. Oh, man, what a life that was. Working all day, every day. Yes, I remember. Unbelievable. Yeah. And do you remember I was really excited when I started earning $1 a day? Do you remember? It's like get $1 a day. It was like, yes, finally I'm earning $1 a day. And I remember it was like crickets in the room. Everyone was like, he's happy with that. Well, I wasn't happy with that, like that would be the end of it, but I was happy that we got there, right? $1 a day was better than the first year with 0. All right. So if you're calling in, Simon's calling in. Right. Okay. Simon wants to have a chat with me. All right. What's Simon going to say? What does Simon want to ask me? Simon, Kent Paranormal. How are you, mate? Live. You're welcome. You're live on the show. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you, Martin. How are you?
I am well, mate. I am bloody well. 4,000 followers on X, 77,000 on YouTube. Life going sideways on the stock market. What's there not to love, mate? How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. It's all about patience now, isn't it?
Yep.
Like you said, it's going sideways at the moment.
Yeah, it's going to break up soon. As in the upward. Everything is pointing that way. All the market needs is some clarity, some certainty, and so on. The markets are getting tired of just going nowhere. Markets want, and they're built to go up. They're not built to go sideways. They're not built to go down. They're built to go up. And if you've been accumulating, building your positions, staying in, you're going to be rewarded. I've got no doubt in my mind. Every indicator is there. Everyone knows about it. They're just not wanting to say about it because they don't want everyone to jump in. But you know what? We had that up and down, real violent stuff. I would like 0.5%, 1% every day for the next month. I would love that. That'll be great. That'll bring stability into the market. And we'll end up the year exactly the same as if we'd gone up and down and sideways again. Do you know what I mean? So that'll be good.
So the Fed are going to speak, or Powell's going to speak tomorrow, did you say?
Jerome Powell the chair of the Fed, Jerome Powell is going to speak tomorrow. Yes, I'm going to cover it live. It'll be in between the opening and closing bell. And what we're looking for is a dovish Fed, a Fed who, they never tell you what they're going to do. They don't want to encourage the market to go up out of control. They never do that. What we're looking for is a calm voice, a voice that will say that tariffs appear to be transitory. That means not inflationary. The economy is still strong. They'll talk about, I'm sure, PPI that was so down. That was really good. And the economy is good and everything else, and hint towards it looks like we're taking rates down. And that would be good. Good, steady, nothing dramatic, nothing too crazy, just good, solid structure. And that's what we're going to get. And I'm looking forward to hearing that. And that'll be a good bolster, especially after retail sales tomorrow. Retail sales is 2 hours before Jerome speaks or thereabouts. And we're looking to hear that the people are still spending money, because, you need people to spend money.
Yeah, so if retail sales are good, with everything else that's been good as well. The other thing I like as well is Jerome Powell didn't give in to Donald Trump, so he
No.
didn't give in to the pressures, which was good. It
Mm-hmm.
weren't good at the time because everyone was like, "Oh, please, please, please," but it was good in the long run. So now, with all the other things that have gone down, and we get good retail tomorrow, then if he starts to do a rate cut, then it's all for the right reasons.
Yeah. We didn't want a rate cut because of pressure from Trump. We didn't want a rate cut for a knee-jerk reaction. We didn't want a rate cut for an emergency situation. We want the Fed to be in control of the economy, bring the rates down when it's the right time, not because we have to because of other problems. So I think that Jerome's done a good job. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm looking forward to every day. I know I said at the beginning of the year, and I stand by it, we're going to be up 10% this year. 10%. And that's 10% from where we were at the beginning, before the drop. And I bought 25% lower than that. So that's a 35% from where we are now, which would be great. Or a little, not quite 35 now because we've gained a little bit. But yeah, I'm really happy. Really happy. As a long-term investor, I'm really, really happy.
Same with me. I bought weeks ago. I also bought the beginning of the last week, or when it dropped. So I bought a few different shares, and now I'm just long. So I'm long-term investor, just waiting.
Excellent. Excellent.
You know, if it starts to go up, I'm not gonna then like take profit. I might take a couple of little profits on a couple of the little shares that I've got.
Mm-hmm.
So I put in some little shares in Gorilla. Gorilla's going really well today, to be honest.
Is it? Yeah. No, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Brilliant.
So I'm waiting for Gorilla to get up to about 40, 45.
Okay.
And then like I might take the profit of that and then put it into something else, maybe, or just take some profit and
There's nothing wrong with taking profit. Just always, before you press the button and click sell, what do you want to do with the money? Have you got the provision for the tax if you're paying on it, if you're doing it on a brokerage account, and so on and so forth? And obviously there are times when you don't pay tax even on a brokerage account if you're below the tax level, but anyone investing is probably over the tax level, I would imagine. So just bear that in mind. And what do you do next? And ask yourself as well, why did you buy Gorilla? Did you buy Gorilla for a momentum trade because you saw everyone pumping it and you thought, I can get 10%, 20%, 100% quick profit? No value, no real principles, no fundamentals, just the momentum, then get out, well done, you've been lucky. If, however, you looked at Gorilla and go, I can see it 300% up from here because of whatever reason that you've come to, then why would you want to sell it? Because then you're missing out on what you've already decided was a good idea. So I'm sure you know those things.
Yeah, so my long term is obviously Mobex. So I'm long in that, and yeah, I like Mobex. I'm in for that for about 4 or 5 years, so that's my long term on that. I've got obviously space as well. So space, I wouldn't even think about selling space to it, which is about $100. So it's got to go into that sort of area. And my other long term investment is Lucid.
Lucid's very interesting. Yeah. Some good stuff there, mate. All right, give me your final thoughts. If anybody else wants to call in, you have to let me know you're in the chat, calling in before I even look on the software and see if you're there. So if you want to call in or you are calling in, let me know. I've got nobody else in the chat telling me they're calling in, so we might end up now. We'll end our call with Kent Paranormal. It's Simon, isn't it? Is Simon? Yes, it is. Yeah. Simon, final thoughts from you? Anything you want to say before I let you go?
Not really. I'm just, I'm really happy that we have all come to the Lucasade family, because before I found Martyn Lucas, I would have lost so much money now because I wouldn't know what I was doing. So all of your insights and watching Sensei as well, it gives you them foundations that you need to build a very good portfolio.
Well, that's awesome. I'm really glad you feel that way. I learned from all of you as well. Thank you very much, Simon, for calling in. I appreciate it. There you go.
Good luck. Good luck for tomorrow, everybody. We love you.
Very nice indeed. And good luck to you too. There we go. There was Simon calling in. He's excited for the future. We love it, love it, love it. Okay. I don't see anybody else calling in. Let's have a look. If someone's telling me they're calling in, you need to let me know. Someone said, is James calling in? James 007 has not said he's calling in the chat. So if someone's calling in, they need to tell me. I can't pick up the phone from anybody that said they're not calling in. I don't see anyone. Oh, Jim C. trying to call in. Oh, it's James. Oh, there we go. Jim C. is calling in. Right, I couldn't find it. There he is, Mr. Chicken. I couldn't see him. Then I found him right at the last second. You were lucky then. You got in then just at the last second. Are you, James? How are you, mate?
It could be better today, but...
What's up, mate?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, it's kind of funny, and hang on, I got to turn my internet down. I can't have you on two channels.
No. What's up, mate?
So it's kind of funny. I mean, watching you this morning, and the Bank of America, good earnings come out, and then XRP, which I'm an XRP holder, it bounces up to 218, then all of a sudden it takes a nosedive. And I've noticed this. I'm getting used to it now. To every time there's something good that comes out, it goes up a little bit. And for some reason, it's. I don't know if you are familiar with the bird called the starling. It's a blackbird, a small blackbird. But anyway,
starling, yeah.
They travel in packs, huge packs, 1,000, 2,000 at a time. And the way things are going now is like them, because they'll land on the ground, and as soon as one gets spooked, then they're all spooked. And then next thing you know, it's just we can't get ahead. And I was thinking this the other night. I was thinking, if we get an opportunity where these people, and they're free to do their trading any way they want to, but if they really realize, if we take less off the market, it makes it a little bit more valuable. This is on a crypto side, not a stock side, and then they will begin to because they will begin to start holding these things, and they will become a more precious commodity, so that the price would go up. But I feel that every time there's a jump, people are just, playing a game. And and when you really look at it, and I think you mentioned this in one of your other videos, is, you're playing with 1 or 2 cents, 5 cents. Not unless you've got 100,000 to play with, you're not going to make any money.
No.
So why even do it? Why even in it? That's what I'm thinking. Is there's probably some younger people. Or maybe older people, any kind of people that don't understand what's going on. And it's a little frustrating, but I'm in the long haul. I think it has value. I support it, or else I wouldn't be in it. And I'm waiting.
You see, the trouble is it has no fundamental value you can put your finger on. You see, yes. I know what the S&P's worth. I know what J&J and Coca-Cola and Microsoft's worth. Like I know a can of Coke is a good deal at 50 cents. I've always used that as an example. I know what it's worth. I don't care what everyone's doing. I don't care about the noise and the price action. Remember, I've always said I buy value, undervalue for an asset I can sell more in the future. The problem with crypto is, and XRP is the best one, really, it still has no fundamental value because you can just make it up. What is the value? We can come up with all kinds of different things. Well, if it replaces Swift, it's worth $50 trillion. And if it does this, it's worth that. It's an estimate at best. All we can look at when we give you the price target is of 10 is how the price action is going and how it seems to be shaping up on the technical chart. And not everyone can read charts the way Sensei can. He's very accurate. People see a little bit on charts and they talk about 2 or 3, head and shoulders and death crosses and this and that, and the other, and they think they've now got the whole technical chart thing way down, and now they can make predictions. Well, of course, everybody else is looking at the same chart, making the same decisions, and it's like having a war, and you're giving all the enemy the same map that you're using, the plan of action. We're all reading the same plan, and everyone's just going to jump 5 seconds before you because we all know what you're about to do. And that is the situation. If people had real belief in what the value was, and there was a real value, they wouldn't sell it. Especially if you believe it's worth 10. Why would you sell something for $2 when you believe it's worth 10? Well, that's just why did you even buy it? Why did you even waste time coming in to buy it? So I've got no problem with people trading and taking profit to buy more and acquire more. We've talked about it on the show, but it has to move like 20. I mean, it has to move 20, 30% on a speculative asset, because you're going to pay short capital gains tax on it because you've only had it for 5 minutes. If you're buying it in and out every 5 minutes, so you're going to pay all this tax on it anyway, and you can't not pay tax. You can't buy it on your Roth IRA. So you're going to pay tax on it. And then you're chasing it up. Then you're chasing it down. And I just don't think that's the way forward. And I think most of those people will end up losing money when it all comes down to it 20 years from now. You sit down and go, how much money do you actually make after you paid the tax bill and after you got from A to B? Well, I didn't. I took some profit, then I bought Binky Bonk, and that went to zero, and then I bought this, and that went up 1,000,000%. Then I sold that, then I bought this. It's just, it is silly. And it's a shame, really, because what we learned today in the earnings is that the banking industry and the financial industry is doing good. And I want to be in that market, not out of it, waiting for the next moment to jump back in again when I only made 3 cents on it in the first place. It's the same thing as I see in Reddit rooms and StockWit rooms. We get all these like bros, they get together. Everyone's a bro and everyone's a buddy and all this stuff. And it's let's send it to the moon. Except you got a big group of people with one admin at the top, and his job isn't like I'm like the admin of the Reddit group, except I feel responsible for my audience. I care about my audience. The guy running the Reddit room, his purpose is get all the bros in to buy it and buy it and buy it and buy it, and then he sells it at the top, which is exactly what Roaring Kitty did. And everyone loved Roaring Kitty. Nearly everyone lost money, but he made money. Well, I don't want to be in that club. That's a stupid club. No. So it's a shame to see it going like this. But, you know, people try and take profits, but they're all running around chasing each other. And I think when push comes to shove, 10 years from now, where are you going to be?
I'm sorry to laugh, but I was just looking at the comments, and the chicken is taking a toll right now. Oh,
you're getting a hard time for being the chicken man. Absolutely right. That's absolutely fine. No. The bird man, yeah, you're getting quite a grill in here.
I really don't care. I think it's fun.
Absolutely.
I just think it's funny. And but anyway, at least they know who I am.
Everyone knows who you are, mate. Welcome to my world, mate. If you come on the telly, and the bigger we get, we got 77,000 subscribers, 69 countries. They're going to love you and hate you, mate. Take it all on the chin. It's all part of it.
Oh yeah. But I do own some Bank of America stock. I got in around 15.
Done. What price did you get in?
Around 15.
All right.
But that was a long time ago. I've been holding that for probably around 1998 or so.
Yeah, it's been going sideways for a while, but you've had the dividends, and now you've doubled in price. You
I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot, but it was a time when the banking industry went down, and AIG or AGI. The insurance went almost bankrupt, and I know their shares were down to like $20 a share after being up 1,000. So at the time, a lot of the market was down, and I just said, "Hey, I bank at Bank of America, so why not get some?" So
kind of makes sense.
I've got a few shares, but that's in my portfolio.
I've got to get your final thoughts. We're running out of time. Can you give me your final thoughts of what you think is coming tomorrow and the rest of the week? What's your predictions?
It's a surprise every day. What you think might come might not come, and then something totally just floors you. I mean, who knows? Tomorrow we could, Trump might say no more tariffs, and then the market
Boom.
just skyrockets. And then tomorrow he might do something else, or somebody might another war breaks out or something. We don't know. You cannot predict tomorrow.
Well, that's why you always want to be in undervalue, because if you are in and you bought at undervalue, the day that something happens, it pops, you make a ton of money. If you're undervalue, you don't mind it going down because you've already bought undervalue, like you just said there. You are up 100% on your Bank of America, so you don't care. You could buy just some more if it goes down because you've heard today the strength of the company, people taking profits. You'll just go, great, I like the business. I heard what it's doing. Now I can buy a little bit more at a cheaper price, more than I paid 20 years ago, obviously, but I can get some more and add to my portfolio. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. So yeah, that's the very reason why we like to be in. And when we see the markets do their big dives like they did like a week ago, that's why I bought 30 shares of VU and then another 30 shares of VU. The biggest single day investments I ever made on VU was at the bottom. I increase it as it goes down and get bigger purchases. So when it does go up, I'm in. When it goes down, doesn't matter. Simple, really.
That's it. I mean,
that's it.
I think, it's just you have to wait.
All right,
be
Jim.
ready.
Give me your final thoughts, mate, and let you go now.
Just keep plugging along, make money.
That's it, mate. Thanks for calling in, and thanks for taking all the chicken jokes. I love it. you provide it to everybody. Now they're just running with it.
Hey, I'm going to show up with a chicken head one day.
Oh, there it is. Thank you very much indeed, James. Always enjoy talking to James. Very, very funny. Love it. Really good guy. All right, there you go. So there we go. We'll close down the live phone in, and I did see Amina. She came in. I don't think she subscribed to the music channel though. Amina, I didn't see your name on the screen. It says Amina. I don't know what you sing. I'm not sure if this is correct. Please place a request anyways. But hi. There is Amina. So she came in. So Amina, on this show, I hope you've clicked subscribe. Let me give you the music channel. You need to make sure you've clicked subscribe to the music channel. Otherwise, you won't be made aware. Where's my little button gone? There it is. Click on that button there. Did you also click the like and the, what do you call it? The notification bell there. Let me refresh it. There was 2 likes, 2 waiting. Let's have a look. Don't expect anyone to be waiting right now, but you never know. You never know. Oh, there we go. 2 waiting, 9 likes. There you go, 9 likes. Marvellous. Right, so there we go. Let's wrap up today's show. I'll figure it out. Amina, you may have done. I may have missed it. You never know. I may have missed it. Right, it's time for Day Trader of the Day. Here we go. So I'm down 0.79%. Let's see where everybody is. Give me your scores on the doors and let's get out of here. Let's go. Shadoo-dooby-dooby, let's roll the credits today. Let's see who the stars of the show were. Are you on the stars of the show? Yes, I'm a star of the show. The stars of our show today, stars of the show today, were Jonathan, Primmy, Orange Too Cool, Jeremy, Damin, all these new subscribers, Dr. Unique, Reagan, Jonathan, Philip, Careful, Electric, RSD, new members, Build Your Own Empire, Keith Washter and Amina, super chats from Matt Dillon and Matthew Dooley. Those were the stars of the show today. The show today. The stars of the show today. Whap, 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 whoom. There you go. Our stars of the show today. So who wins today? I'm down 0.79. Vaz is down 0.1. Down 1.32. Down 1. Correction, up 1. Vaz goes into the lead. He's up 1%. Up 0.37. Down 0.2. Up 1.1. We got a new leader. Matt Dillon has just gone into the lead. He's up 1.19. Congratulations to you. Steve Maskell wiped my face. For those who don't know what wiped my face means, it means he's come out on a wash. He's wiped his face. That's what it means. I've just noticed, as predicted, Bank of America is going up in the after hours. It's a stock we're very interested in at the moment with XRP. Going up in the after hours. What is XRP doing? Probably selling off still. Let's have a look. No, it's starting to try and go up again. Okay, it's following the bank. There it is. No surprise at all. That's what it does. So Matt Dillon. Oh, hang on a minute. Henrik is up 6.53. I'm going to call it. It's a win. And thank you for your honest trades. Give him a thumbs up. Shadooby doo woo. Oh, the stars of the show today. Let me end the poll. Are you bullish, bearish? 62% are bullish on the market. That's what we like to hear. Yes. All right. Fantastic. Let me. I love this job. Best job in the world, right? Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to take you over to the extra channel. So we're going to replay today's shows from the beginning, because we've got people waking up in Australia and China and all around the world in different countries that will join the extra channel that watch at different time zones. They don't want to watch the restream. They want to watch it live and talk to the investors here in America. And that is what we're about to do. So the link is in the chat. It's right there. Let me make sure before I press the magic button that it will go there. Let's have a quick look. Customization, members. Yes, it's set for there. This is the extra channel. I can now talk to you live. You heard me doing some sound checks today. I was setting it up so I could talk to you live as well. So this is the extra channel. What we're going to do is start in a moment the restream, and I am here live. It says here, restream today's shows. The chat is live, 24-hour support. The chat is live, so all the members that like to talk to each other, ask questions, maybe something breaks after hours, and you could go, Martyn, you never guess what? You need to go live. XRP's gone to $1 million. And I can report on it. That's why all the team, all the researchers, all the Lucasades are in here. Now, it's a different channel. You need to subscribe to it. It's a different membership. It's only 99 cents, though. It's only 99 cents, though. It prevents, it just means we got all investors. There's no trolls and bots and stuff like that in the chat. So it keeps it really, really healthy so we can have a great conversation. That's where we're going now. This is me talking to Walker yesterday about his tax situation, his ISA. So we're going to rewind this now, show you today's shows, and the chat will be live and you can carry on there. Absolutely wonderful. I'm going to give you my final thoughts as we wrap up today's show and send everyone live to the extra channel. Come and check it out. I'll be back in the morning for the opening bell, and then Jerome Powell. Can you afford to miss that? Ooh. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this video now. At the end. So here we go. So the Fed at end. Let me do this now. Right. Okay, you ready? Let's get it done. Right at the end of the show. Fed, Jerome Powell, live tomorrow. After the opening bell, we're going to be covering Fed Jerome Powell speech. It'll be an important one. We've seen all the ups and downs of the tariffs. We thought there was going to be a big explosion on Monday. That was cancelled by Trump because he rode back a little bit. The stocks are all going sideways. If you look now over the last week, we're going sideways. We're waiting for tomorrow morning's opening bell. That's retail sales. Expect that to be good. And then right after that, we have Jerome Powell, the chair of the Fed, talking to us, a speech. We're going to cover it live. And if we get dovish response from him with rate cuts virtually promised, he'll never promise them in a speech, but we'll get an indication. And retail is good. You can get ready for a great end to the week. That's why I'm all in. That's why I bought the dips. That's why I'm excited. So join me in the morning for the opening bell, retail sales, followed by Fed Jerome Powell speech. Inflation, rates, you name it, we're going to cover it live. It's going to be a huge event. You can't afford to miss it. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. I should put it over here. I should put the event you need to go and see. And something down there that's very important too. Hello, what's this?
Paranormal and Herbex donated £2 through a super chat. Mobix has gone up a little better.
Mobix has gone up a little more. We've got Mobix coming up soon. I have to do that again now, Kent Paranormal. Simon, you spoilt the end of my video, but I'll take it. You gave me a $2 tip. How can that possibly spoil the video? I'll try again. You imagine if everyone kept doing this and I couldn't finish the show. Would be hilarious, right? Hello, guys. There was a little tip. Keep giving me money. This could go on for ages. And I could go, this is annoying, and all the time going, I quite enjoy it. Anyway, let me finish quick before anyone does it. Click above my head, down over here. The video will be here. The video will be here. That's it from me. Thank you ever so much indeed. See you back next time. Take care of yourselves and each other. Whew, I did it. I was really thinking I don't want anyone to do it again. Right, that's it from me. Thank you ever so much, Simon, for the tip. Appreciate it a lot. See you back in the morning. Join me now for extra. And let's turn the studio bright green tomorrow. Blue is a bit like, wow, it's a bit blue, isn't it? Bit blue, it's a bit down, bit boring. Blue's in the middle. Red's red. We buy red. Red's good. Green, we just sit back and go, hurrah. Blue is, we're just sitting around waiting something to happen. All right, that's it from me. Join me now on the extra channel. Love you all. See you back in the morning. You cannot afford to miss Jerome Powell or the retail numbers. Ta-ra for now. Take care of yourselves and each other.